Not the prettiest cutscene in the world, but I've seen worse. It's better than Final Fantasy Type Zero's cutscenes. Those are something else. Okay. So I don't exactly know what all these shells and stuff are worth, or if they're worth anything.
Ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
You just consume them. Alright.
It's dark dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
See if it tells us what it does now. Water resistance, okay. I mean, that could be useful later on, right? Let's see. Okay.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here?
Traveler's journal, okay. Rain scroll. Pocket that. Let's see what Traveler's Journal has to say. Rejoice for the statues have granted my wish. Their whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly. So before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down at the beach. This should be a small feat for the man that can fly. If this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Ooh, I don't think he flew.
Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, great deeds require the occasional leap of faith. I myself might have done the same. No, pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive?
Pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive?
Rivellon is no stranger to the supernatural. He might have well flown into the sunset and looked down at us cynics laughing.
Rivellon is no stranger to the supernatural. He might well have flown into the sunset and looked down at us cynics laughing.
Pragmatic, what's that do? Traits. Ooh, okay. If you have the pragmatic trait, crafting is increased by 1. Okay, and then what about you, love? Romantic trait, lucky charm is increased by 1. Alright. Wish I would have flopped that, but it's okay.
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Conrad.
Arise, fair dead. Seize upon our enemies.
Okay, let's dance. We're gonna get this midnight oil. And the fun part. Light them up. That should take care of most of that. Courage, get those boosted stats. Alright. Lock him down. Alright, a couple of AAs take care of the rest. Oh, I can't see him. That's annoying.
I need to dry off.
Eternal silence awaits you.
Okay. You know what? I don't like that archer back. Oh, he died. Okay, we're cool. Get a little crowd control on him. Not that I'm too worried about it, but there you go.
Seven have mercy on your soul. Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we? Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
Our orders say to report to our contact in Sicil, not to waste precious time outside the city walls.
Our orders say to report to our contact in Sicil, not to waste precious time outside the city walls.
Don't our orders also say to investigate Sicil for evidence of source? The dead rising from their graves surely qualifies.
Don't our orders also say to investigate Sicil for evidence of source? The dead rising from their graves surely qualifies.
Cool. Let's see what these do. Independent and obedient. If you have independent trait, willpower is increased by 1. That's going to be super useful. And if you have the pragmatic, if you have the obedient trait, you receive a willpower bonus whenever a character with leadership is in sight. Okay, so we got to get that leadership stat with him soon. Give us a nice little bonus. Toxic grenade. What I'm gonna do is give all my grenades and pretty much all my scrolls too to my warrior, just because he doesn't always have the range to make attacks, and I don't want to waste a lot of action points walking around. So give most of them to him, so he'll be more relevant throughout the course of the game. Old cloth cap. Whip. Fun with Fluids, Volume 2. Fun with Fluids. Potions don't merely make you strong or your foes weak. They can also, if crafted wisely, protect you from the elements. Good to know. With 1 meter radius. That'll be useful for him. Set up another flare by her or something. That'd be nice. Pitchfork, two-handed. Okay. To a grenade maker, fuses are an abundant pleasure. Fuses to be bought, fuses to be found, a whole world of fuses. Of course, the really fun part is lighting them. Yep. Alright, I'll send that to her. She's gonna do all the crafting. And some gold. Hell yeah. 18, 27, 22, 28. Piercing. No. We're chilling with the first sword still.
Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone
But
must
let's
have
give
an
this
interest in
to
protecting whatever's kept here.
the Beavet and equipped. Cool. Yeah, it's because it's bugging me. He doesn't have that much health, man. What the hell are you doing? Why are you running around in circles, bro?
I needed that. On the men.
Light old bow crossbow. I can sell it. Some dye. Actions. Nothing? Alright. What's the point of the dye then? That didn't do anything? No. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
Gravekeeper Ragequin. Tend the graves in the antechamber before moving into the inner rooms. To proceed, stand very close to the impressed door and press the button that appears on its right hand side. Alright, that can be useful. Cool. Fighting knife, 8 to 13 piercing damage, one-handed. No. No use for you. Thread. To the world, it may be a simple thread, but to a broken garment, it may be the world. Pair with a needle for the ultimate experience. Alright, so we gotta find a needle.